The current minimum wage of $7.25 per hour is unacceptable for many workers across the nation. The proposed increase to $16 per hour would provide immediate financial relief to millions of workers. The proposed federal increase would be a lifeline to struggling American families, providing them with the ability to meet basic needs and even save for the future. It has been estimated that the livable wage should start at an annual salary of $28,367 in 2020, corresponding to an hourly rate of $13.63, far higher than the current minimum wage. Without any form of intervention, millions of American workers are unable to pay rent, buy groceries, or take care of their children's medical needs. An increase to $16 an hour would be a massive boon to those who are struggling to make ends meet. A full-time worker would stand to make an extra $8,000 a year. The increase would also lead to increased consumer spending, as workers are able to buy more goods and services with their newfound income. This, in turn, boosts the national economy. However, there is debate over the wisdom of a federal mandate for a $16 minimum wage. Small business owners fear they may not be able to afford such a drastic increase in labor costs. Experts have argued for a tiered system, raising the minimum wage in stages, depending on the specific needs of a particular state or region. However, even that solution is not without its flaws. A staggered system may discourage business owners from hiring new employees, as they face expensive labor costs for seasoned workers. A living wage of $16 an hour would be a huge boost to struggling workers, but it should not be viewed as a one-size-fits-all solution. It is clear that more needs to be done to help workers earn a fair wage. Until then, the campaign for a $16 minimum wage is an important step in the right direction. Raising the federal minimum wage to $16 an hour would have a positive effect on American economy. Families would have greater financial stability, and increased consumer spending would boost businesses. Higher wages also means greater profit for companies, as workers are able to invest more in the products and services they buy. This positive loop increases the overall economic output. However, small business owners will have difficulty in affording the sudden rise in labor costs. The proposed $16 minimum wage should be implemented in tiers in order to help them manage this expense. Although a living wage of $16 an hour is beneficial, it should only be considered as one component of a wider package of reforms. This should include measures such as tax credits and subsidies for businesses, training and education grants, as well as increased Social Security benefits for workers. The current minimum wage does not reflect the rising cost of living, and something drastic needs to be done. Increasing the federal minimum wage to $16 an hour is a necessary first step in helping American workers get a fair and just wage for their labor. It would be a third way forward, helping ensure that both businesses and workers can benefit when the economy is thriving. A living wage is a matter of basic human rights, and should be considered as such. No one should have to live in poverty, just because they work a low-paying job. While a wage increase would cost small businesses money up front, they would be able to benefit from increased profits and consumer spending in the long term. Increasing the federal minimum wage to $16 an hour is essential to reduce inequality and promote economic stability across the nation. Some experts argue that a higher wage should be implemented as a tiered system, while others have highlighted the need for additional measures such as tax credits and subsidies. A drastic increase in the minimum wage should not be taken lightly, and should not be the only solution to ensuring workers are paid a fair wage. Nevertheless, $16 an hour is a serious step in the right direction. At the very least, workers can count on a reasonable increase in their salary.